What's going on, guys? Welcome back to JGC Gaming. This is Snowrunner. Still in Michigan. We're going to be completing the first logging contract. Actually, no, we're not. I'm going to be going to the garage because I just messed up the cat. Got another flat. Blew out the suspension. You know, the good old days. Just like last episode. Yay. And I just filled it up. Alright, anyway, so did not record last night. Was just too exhausted. Will be hopefully. Last night I got the rest I needed. Whatever bug was going through the house is gone, and a new bug has decided to take its place. Yay. So we're going on about almost 2 weeks now being sick with something. Anyway, in the last episode, we got almost all the tasks done in Smithville, except for the ones that are still locked. We're just about done. We got some logging to do in Smithville after this, and we'll take care of that, hopefully in this episode. And oh man, I should not have gone this way. Also, hopefully either this episode, at the end of this episode, or the next episode, we'll be making our way into Island Lake. There is a truck there that we can sell, get some more cash going. More damage. Yeah, there's a truck that we can sell to get some more cash. I don't mean to be so back and forth, because I know in the last couple episodes I've been saying that when Ontario gets released, then I will be going straight there. But considering the fact that I'm going to have a new truck to sell, I think I'll have enough money to get the dairy special on its own, and then I can use it a little bit here in Michigan to complete the Michigan task before leaving Michigan. And then I will go to Ontario. Now, if Michigan happens, or Ontario, when Ontario comes around and I don't have enough cash to get the dairy, then I will probably do a special to get the dairy, where I'll just go track it down and do whatever task I need to do to complete it, and I'll probably post that as like a special. Because I know the dairy is going to be a pretty good truck, and I think the way that I'm going to do this, depending on how fast it takes me to complete each series, or each season I should say, then I'll probably stick with doing the American ones first. So, you know, the North and the Americans, not just America. but the Americans. So Maine, Tennessee, Wisconsin, Alaska, Yukon. Get all of those out of the way. And then I will... Oh, man, I'm just tearing this truck up. Well, this time we're going slow enough that we're not out of control. But yeah, that's... And then I'll probably end up doing the Yukon last. Just because of how grueling it can be. I mean, it's not the most grueling map. Sorry about that. My daughter fell out of bed. She's alright. Soft landing, thankfully. What was I saying? I remember I was talking about the dairy and potentially doing a special on getting the dairy, and then doing the American maps or the American based regions first. But yeah, yeah, I really can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, doing the American regions first. Probably doing Yukon last, just because I think it's the most grueling in the American maps. We'll go ahead and take this to the town storage. And then we will do some of the Eurasian maps. I'll call them Eurasian maps. But that is definitely what is a secure plan that I'm going to do, is definitely do the American-based regions first. And then hopefully I can get 2 regions completed before Phase 10 gets released. Frankly, if I didn't get sick last week, I probably would have gotten or not last week, the week before, and completely missed recording that entire week. I probably could have gotten this Michigan map done, or Michigan region done, before Phase 9 gets released. And I was also kind of planning on Phase 9 being released in March, not at the tail end of February. But that's fine. It is what it is. You know, we'll do it with what we got and move on from there. So yeah, we'll after, if I don't have enough money to buy the dairy outright and fully upgrade it, then I'll do a special on going to get it. Actually, I'll probably just do that anyway. I don't know. Because I won't know what all it will entail on me needing to be able to do. What I'm going to need access to, what I'm going to have to deal with and all that stuff. So I really don't know. Because if I end up having to complete, let's just say 5 or so tasks just to be able to access it, then it's not worth it, in my opinion. Matter of fact, it definitely won't be worth it if I have to go through all that. Because that'll just take up too much time trying to do one specific thing that I just don't want to do. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much my plan now, because I really don't think I'll be done Michigan. I don't think I'll be 3/4 of the way through Michigan by the 28th. I mean, I could record probably two episodes a night, but I won't be able to upload 2 episodes a night the next night. I won't be able to upload 2 videos a day because in my area they're working on the internet, and it's terrible. It's taking me like 6 hours just to upload, and that's absurd. So timing sucks. A lot of things are just not in the cards for me right now, but that's okay. Because I'll do it whatever way I can just to get it done and have it look good. Do the best that I can with what I got and all that good stuff. Trying to think what else for potential. I think I've made a decision on what I'm going to do next. I thought about doing the Let's Go games because I've never played them before. I did a test run where I made it to the first gym, which is like 20 minutes or so into it. And I almost rage quit quite often in that first 20 minutes, and I'm not going to put that on YouTube. I'll just do that, you know, on my own. I guess it's the Switch itself is not geologically accurate with the controllers, or maybe I just don't know how to properly use them. But it just got to the point where it was just like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do a series on shield, or sword, I'm sorry, sword. Where I am a traditional Nuzlocke in the only possible capacity that I can think would be legitimate. And that is when I get to each route, I will put like the names of the Pokemon, and then like on a spinner, and spin it, like kind of like spinning the wheel, and that will determine which Pokemon I end up hunting for, and that'll be my encounter for that route, if that makes any sense. And I think that's how I will do the traditional, or maybe I'll do a type only playthrough on Shield. Actually, I'm kind of thinking about that. That actually sounds kind of cool. Yeah, using a type that's not that does not have a representative in the game already. So, for example, I won't be able to use psychic types. I won't be able to use fire, water, or grass. I could do a bug type only, where each Pokemon has to be bug type. For example, that's just an example. I don't think I'm going to use bugs though. I think I'm going to go a different route. I think what I'll do is I'll go with, I'm actually kind of thinking about going with ground. Because there's a lot of mixtures when it comes to ground types. Like, you can do ground dark, ground rock, what else? Ground water. There's a couple of those in that game. I don't think there's a ground grass type in that game, but there's multiple options. I can go ground steel. Yeah. And what I'll do is I'll make one Pokemon my specific starter. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll do a sword playthrough, Nuzlocke, with type only. So each Pokemon will have to have that type, or will evolve into having that type. For example, Time Pole is pure water, and so is its evolution Palpitoad. But when it evolves into Seismitoad, then it's water ground. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, because I highly doubt that they're going to release anything for Scarlet and Violet until the earliest would probably be like June. So that'll give me plenty of time to get that done. I'll be able to do all the side stuff, beat the Pokemon League, that sort of thing. Now I'll have to do some of the Isle of Armor stuff for sure. And then probably even some of the Crown Tundra stuff, because there's a Pokemon in the Crown Tundra that I want to get that's going to give me a cover for fairy types. And yeah, there's a lot of options in Sword and Shield for those specific types, for types that are not represented by an actual trainer or former gym leader or champion. Well, you know what? I could probably do electric. I would have to look at that, because I do not know if there's 6 different species of electric types that would be viable, we'll say. So I think I'll get that started sometime in March. Because right now I'm kind of trying to race against the clock here to complete Snowrunner, or Michigan and Snowrunner, with this Michigan region. Like I said, I really don't know if I'll be able to fully complete this region by the 28th. I am still going to try. It's not like I'm not going to give it a shot. I really just don't think there's so much content, and there's so much to do here in Michigan. Granted, it's nothing like the Yukon or what was that map? Amur. Oh my god, Amur. Amur would probably be the first Russian region I would go to. Or the first Eurasian region. Only because it is rough there. It is so rough. That I kind of want to put the difficult stuff sort of in the middle. So that way I have a good amount of trucks. I have a good amount of resources available and funds and all that good stuff to where I could endure a grueling map or a grueling region such as Amur. Amur is ridiculous. It is ridiculously difficult. But yeah, so that is the plan moving forward. Like Tamir, I kind of put that in like a medium difficulty range. So that'll probably be somewhere near the end, one of the last like 5 or so regions that I do, probably. And then like oh, what's that one that they just did? The Everglades or the Glades. From what I hear about that one is super easy. So that one will probably be one of the last ones. Now, if they release, I shouldn't be finished with the American regions by the time they are done with all of the Phase 3 stuff. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I hear the Glades area, excuse me, the Glades region is kind of easy compared to many of the excuse me, many of the Eurasian based regions. And the reason why I say Eurasian based region is because I guess the creator of Mudrunner or Spin Tires came out and said that basically was talking against Putin and his decision to invade Ukraine and all that stuff. A whole bunch of political crap I don't really care about. So that's why he's no longer naming the regions after Russia. He claims that I think he said all the Russian-based regions will now be based off of fictional areas. So he's not really going to be basing any of the new Russian regions off of anywhere in Russia. They're going to be fiction based, he said. So, or at least that's what I think he meant to say, or that's what he did say, and the translation got jacked up. Because I know somebody translated it, and he translated it to say that every region from then on will be fictional regions. And Ontario is a real place in the real world, so that is already proving to be false, to say the least. So it's really a matter of what I think got lost in translation or mistranslated. Because I do believe that is what he intended to say, but that's not what was said. If that makes any sense. I think I should have enough fuel to get there, load up, and then making my way back to that fuel station. And then I'll actually just be working on the pike. And then I think what I'll do is load up a set of medium and long logs, and then take that over to Smithville. And that way, Smithville, I'll be able to start the Smithville logging contract relatively easy. I think there's only one set of long logs needed in Smithville, and then I think 2 sets of short or medium logs, or maybe 3 sets of them. can't accurately remember, so I could be wrong. There could be more, but we'll work through it, figure it out. Ugh, just trying to avoid that rock. That's alright, at least now I knocked it off the road. But yeah, there's literally so much content for this game right now before even adding in Phase 3. Or Season 3, I should say. Season 3. And each portion of that season is called Phase. So yeah, Season 3, Phase 9. Before that's even added on the 28th, there's hundreds of hours of gameplay in this game already. This is a massive game. I don't think a lot of people that are not already familiar with Snowrunner realize just how much content really is in Snowrunner. Starting to bug out there now. Alright, we still got through it, no problem. We were starting to dig our way through it, and that's not good. So we'll drop this off. I'll leave this probably at the town storage. Then we'll hop in the pike, and I'll transport the 3 long logs to the sawmill. And then off camera, I'll probably go ahead and load up some logs, transport that to Smithville, and that's probably where I'll bring y'all back in. Matter of fact, I may just do one run to the sawmill and just stop recording, or keep recording but jump skip it over to the final delivery. Just to save y'all some time so you're not sitting here watching me just constantly driving the exact same route a whole bunch of times. So yeah, that's the those are my plans moving forward. Like I said, I probably won't record anything but Snowrunner until sometime in March, maybe like the first week, after the first week of March. And that way I'll have the time that I need. I'll more than likely should be in Ontario by then. And then, yeah, let's stop and get some fuel. Like I said, the first week of March will probably, we'll definitely be in Ontario by then for sure. I can't see me not being in Ontario in the first week of March. By the first week of March, that this doesn't seem like it would add up. And then and we'll also be starting a new Pokemon Nuzlocke then. I won't be doing strictly Nuzlockes. Probably like when the DLC comes out for Scarlet and Violet, I'll probably take like my Violet team, my Violet playthrough team, and do whatever the DLC content is when that gets released. Which, like I said, I don't expect to see until sometime in November. I really don't. I'd be shocked if I saw that sometime before September. That'd be a shock. But anyway, so we are currently almost to the town storage. Almost flipped it over. Did you see that? Whew. I should probably just slow down. But yeah, so that's pretty much going to be my plan moving forward. Especially after completing these logs, some of these logging contracts, I should definitely have enough money to buy the dairy special, unless it's like 500k, which I doubt the devs would do. Make it the most expensive truck in the game. I highly doubt they'll do that. Oh no, we don't. Go ahead and shut that down. We'll hop into the pike now. Actually, I don't want manual loading. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, buddy, that worries me. Come on. Oh, please don't tell me this truck is not going to have the power to pull these logs. Easily and efficiently. Well, it looks like we're actually kind of moving at kind of a steady pace now. I was worried there at first, and then it just backed out of whatever hole it got stuck into. Yeah, I think we got plenty to get where we're going. I'm gonna have to take the long way around though, just so I can fill up, because I don't want to take the chance on running out of fuel. So I'm gonna have to take the long way around. No, I think I'll be alright. I've got the roof rack, which has, I think, 12 gallons in it. So I think I should be alright. You just gotta make sure I go down the proper path, which I think is right here. Oh wait, no, that's the... Hang on, let me look at the map. Oh yeah, that's the twisty, crappy one. Well, actually, I think this truck could do that. Let's go ahead and go for it. Let's go for it. I think we'll be just fine going this way. We just can't get too out of control here. Let's just go ahead and put it in low. Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of knew that turn was going to be a little difficult. So let's back it up. Yeah, I think we're going to be just fine. Oh, that's a tight spot. Kind of forgot that was there. Ooh. 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 Ooh, did y'all see that? Ooh. That was close. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I'm not coming back this way. I'm not going to take the chance on losing a load because that spot is now even worse than what it originally was. So I will not be going that way. No, thank you. Because yeah, that was bad. We almost lost the load there. And I don't have the crane. And that would be a terrible spot to try to crane some logs out of a hole. I think we should be good. Go ahead and kick it back into auto. Nope. We stalled out. Alright, let's keep it in low and just keep the constant power going. I'm doing pretty good. On fuel, I think we got enough to make it to the sawmill. Whether we have enough to make it to the gas station near the sawmill, that's still to be determined. But let's see. Make sure we don't tip over. I'm trying to make this turn over here. Let's come at it like this. Because we basically need to go that way. And we definitely do not want to flip. And then this spot gets a little tricky, so I'll stay over to this side. Because the divot's right there. And I do not want to flip the trailer over. And then we just, just pedal to the metal, first in low plus, and keep it going. But there's the sawmill. We have 12 gallons of fuel remaining so far. Probably get somewhere down to 10 to get to the sawmill, and then we should be able to get to the fuel station without fueling up. And then I'll jump skip back to the loading at the lumber mill, or at the lumber yard, So that's the first load of long logs. Let's go get some fuel. Make sure we can continue this journey. What, I feel like I missed my turn. I probably did. Oh well. Anyway, we're just gonna follow this all the way around. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna definitely probably run out of fuel before we get to the fuel station. Luckily, we got all that fuel on our roof, which I don't think we'll need a whole lot of. Because the fuel station's literally right there. I think we have enough fuel to get there. Let's see. We'll just have to wait and see, guys. Oh my god. Really? You just had to delete my freaking suspension again. Man, I'm gonna have to be a lot more careful. Anyway, there's the fuel station. We still got 5 gallons. We should be just fine. I'd be kind of surprised if we had an issue. Yeah, we're good. Oh, okay, it's 22 gallons in the roof rack. So we are gonna go back, get another thing of long logs. There we go, guys. I am back here. Not gonna stop, just keep on chugging along. Wasn't gonna stop my momentum because I didn't want to get stuck again. So we are now going to be making our way to the sawmill for shipment number 2 of long logs. I should say the lumber mill. Let me put this back in low plus. But this time I'm going to take a different route. Because that last route was a little bit sketchy. So I'll skip ahead to where, or I won't skip it until I get to that position that I know it's going to be the same. This is probably going to be a bit of a shorter episode because it is getting late. So I'll probably complete this, get the trucks back to the logging station, and then I'll transport them to Smithville off camera. I'm definitely gonna have to put this truck into the shop and have it repaired. Probably do the same thing with the cat. And then I will keep all the logging stuff. Really the only thing I need to worry about keeping and not selling right now is the rear portion of this trailer. Because I'm not going to sell the front portion of this one or the medium frame logging add-on that's on the cat. I'm not going to sell either one of those, so we'll keep them all. Oh, more damage. Come on now. Anyway, with me being so close to getting the dairy special, I don't want to buy another truck, but I want to buy another truck so bad. I want to, but I know I can't. So I'm just kind of like in that zone of like, don't do it yet. Wait till you can get the dairy special and fully upgrade it, and then potentially buying another truck. Because I do need a strong truck to pull that last construction rig trailer out of Drummond Island. There's one in Drummond Island that needs to be pulled out of there, and it's either go some sketchy roads and potentially flip it over or drive it off the edge of a cliff, or pull it up a very steep road. So this is where we're going to connect to the last route that I did, and that's pretty much going to be the route for the next trip as well. I think that's going to be more efficient and safe. And I will catch you guys when I get to the lumber mill. Alright guys, we are here at the lumber mill. We're going to be dropping off this second load, and then I will be making my way back the exact same route I just took to then collect another load of long logs to bring here. Go ahead and drop this off, and let's flip it back around. A little tight on that one, but that's alright. We got where we wanted to go. And I will catch you guys when I get back to the logging station. Alright guys, here we are with the last and final load. And I will catch you guys when we get to the sawmill. Alright guys, we are back here at the lumber mill. Finally completing this task. Took a little over 2 videos. I think that's only because how many trucks we're only using. We're only using 2. So that's, 9 trips. But anyway, there it is. 67,350. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call this an episode, guys. Do me a favor, if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on bell notifications so that way you can stay up to date with all the latest content. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.